forget to stay to the end of this video because I have a special announcement and you just cannot miss it. Let's start the review. Hello, it's Richard here from Channel 23, ha ha ha, and today on this episode of Bats in My Belfry, we're talking about the film The Crazies. Let's get wiki. Wacky. What? I meant to say wacky. Okay. Let's get wacky. Let's just start the review. Ah! Sorry, I got a little out of whack right there. A little too wacky. Okay, let's sane it down a bit and try to be calm and start the review again. Okay, so The Crazies is a remake of an old George Romero movie, and he's the guy that pioneered the zombie film. Not many people. That surprised me when I was like, wait, this is based on something? This is like a remake of something? Well, technically it's a reimagining, but you get my point. And the film stars Timothy Olyphant, or I don't know anybody in this movie except Danielle Panabaker because I used to watch Disney Channel. Used to. I still don't watch it. Anyways, the movie is about this small Kansas town that's just this huge farmland, essentially, or almost 95% of everyone in the town is a farmer. And what happens is a plane crashes, and it's carrying some kind of like unknown substance, and whatever that is, it's contaminating the drinking water, and everyone's going nuts. Like, I mean batshit crazy. I gotta tell you, they do some crazy shit in this movie. I mean, there's a part, spoiler, there's a part in this movie where this dude, right, he's already nuts, and he's chasing his kid around with a knife, and the mom comes in, to try to save the day, but what happens is, they both end up hiding in the closet because, they don't know where he is, and, instead of just, like, stabbing through the door like a normal serial killer would, he actually blocks the door, pours gasoline everywhere, and lights it on fire. He might be crazy, but he's a smart motherfucker, let me tell you that right now. All of these guys had bats in my belfries, let me tell you that right now. So I gotta say, when I first saw the trailers for The Crazies, I had some low expectations. I mean, it looked interesting enough for me to want to see it, but in the end, I was just like, I'm probably not gonna like it. But I was surprised. There's like a lot of parts where I'm just like, damn! Just like, what? And several other exclamated words. It was insane. Like, I don't know, I was just so surprised because there are parts in it that are actually frightening, and there are parts in it that actually work, and there are parts in it that are eerily intelligent. It's a huge surprise how good this movie actually is. I mean, in the beginning, like, few scares, it relies mostly on the jumping kind of scares, Like, at points where it's just like, ah! They built the tension up enough for you, even though you know it's gonna happen, it still, like, scares the shit out of you. And so this movie was actually surprisingly good. So, in the end, there was a couple of problems with it. I mean, not everybody in the movie was good. It dragged at some points. And like I said, it was a little bit reliant on, the jumping scares as opposed to, like, the tension scares. But this was actually surprisingly good, smart, intelligent horror film. And it's a very rare type of thing when you see a remake that's actually good. So I suggest this movie, you guys go see it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Not the best when it comes down to it, but it's actually a surprisingly good movie. I would give it a 4, but it could have gotten a little bit gorier. I mean, I'm usually one of those guys that always, like, says, why are all these gory movies, man? I don't want to see some dude going, why is this not in my body? No, I want to see some good old horror movie stuff. But that kind of would have worked for this one. Now it's time for the big announcement. Drum roll. That sounded a lot more like a machine gun, like, I'll take you down! Say hello to my little friend! Ah! Something like that. But anyways, the big news is, I am now a member of the greatest group of film reviewers on YouTube, the Screen Team. Hallelujah! So, if you don't know who they are, you are stupid, first off. But the Screen Team is a former group of people that were on a television show called Movie Mob, and the show got canceled, so the mobsters got mad and were like, you know what, we're going to do our own thing. And so they got together and created this amazing thing that's the Screen Team now. And I've been trying to be a member for a while, but now it's finally done. I am a member, and I am so happy to be a member. And so I'll put a link in the sidebar to the YouTube channel, which you can go to there, and then you can find all the links to, you know, their website and all that stuff, and it's awesome. My team name is Nevermore, from the poem The Raven, because it's kind of like what I use for everything. So yeah, so go check me out on that, and the first episode I'm going to be in is a review of Cop Out. Yeah, that's why I didn't review it for this channel. Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? So, yeah, that's about it for this episode. I kind of winged it because I didn't really have anything planned, because there's just this like huge theme of craziness from Shutter Island to this, and the craziness theme continues in next week's Bats in My Belfry when I review my most anticipated movie that, since of any movie this year, Alice in Wonderland. I am so pumped and excited to see this movie. I already bought my midnight showing ticket, and I'm going to see it in 3D. Not with these glasses because it won't work. But so yeah, so check that out, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe to the Screen Team because they are awesome, and now they're even more awesome because I'm on it. No, I'm kidding. They've always been awesome. I'm just another awesome element, I guess. But they're always good. I love every single one of the members. They're great. But that's about it for me, guys. Once again, see you guys later. Stay tuned for Alice in Wonderland, and I will possibly be doing an Oscar video. Whoa! 2 videos one weekend. That's crazy. I gotta go. See ya!